Hey everybody, I'm Brendan72Mo. Welcome to another GTA Online QuickTip. If you have a topic you'd like me to cover in a GTA Online QuickTip, just send a tweet at Brendan72Mo and include the hashtag QuickTip. Today's QuickTip involves the rare NPC modified Sandking in both blue and yellow. You're actually getting two quick tips in one because I'm not only going to show you how you can find this rare off-road truck, but I'm also going to explain to you why the Sandking is the best rare vehicle in GTA Online for making money. As a bonus, I'll even tell you which spawn location I think is best and why I feel that way. So let's get started. No matter which spawn location you choose, and no matter which color of Sandking you're hunting for, you're going to want to start out with a Sandking XL. Now, there's two different versions of the Sandking in the game, and the XL is the one with 4 doors. These spawn fairly regularly when in free mode lobbies, so if you don't already own one, just head out to Blaine County or the Grapeseed area and drive around until you find one. I already own a Sandking XL, so I'll be using that one to get the rare Sandkings to spawn in this video. The rare Sandkings spawn in two different locations on the map between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. in game time. The first location, and in my opinion the best, is just west of the prison, just off of Route 68. I'm starting at 9 a.m. simply because GTA Forum states that the Sandkings start spawning at 9. I have never, ever seen one spawn before 10 a.m. though, but I wanted to start at 9 just to show that it's best to wait until 10. I typically start right here at the small foreclosed farmhouse where the driveway and the dirt roads make a 4-way intersection. From here, drive down this dirt road toward Route 68 and Larry's RV sales. If a Sandking is going to spawn, you'll see it appear as you near the road. If there's not one there, simply turn around and head back to where we started from. This time, I'm going to wait until it's 10 a.m. in game time and then repeat the same route. Just head back down the dirt road toward Route 68. The Sandking spawns nearly every time you drive to this location. This time, a rare yellow Sandking spawned. These typically sell for $17,525 GTA dollars. You're seeing a lower sale price because several of the visual modifications were on sale at Los Angeles Customs at the time that I recorded this. If nothing is on sale and the truck is not damaged, you should see the yellow Sandking sell for over 17 grand. Since the Sandking spawns nearly every time you drive up to the lot of Larry's RV sales, you can steal them over and over and over again. Of course, you can only sell one every 48 minutes or one full in-game day, but you can also steal them for friends or just to store in a garage to sell later. You can also afford to be picky and wait for the blue version of the rare Sandking to spawn because it sells for more money. It's not a huge difference, but the blue Sandking typically sells for $18,495 GTA dollars. The second location that the rare Sandking spawns is directly to the west, where Route 68 intersects with the Great Ocean Highway. You'll want to start off just to the south of that intersection and then drive north on the GOH. Once again, I'm starting my hunt at 9 a.m. since GTA Forum states that as the spawn time for Sandkings. And once again, I don't find anything until 10 a.m. As you approach the intersection, you'll often see a Sandking spawn as it makes its way down the ramp from the Ron service station. If you don't see one there, head up the ramp, carefully pass by the gas pump so you don't explode, and then make a U-turn out of the rear drive and back down Route 68 toward the GOH. Even though I didn't manage to see one while recording this video, you will occasionally see a rare Sandking as it nears the intersection. If you didn't find one, don't despair. Just head south back down the GOH until you get to the first major area you can pull off to the side of the road. Make another U-turn and head back north to repeat the process. The rare Sandkings will begin to spawn, though you might not find one every single time you drive by. It seems that the best hours to find the blue Sandking are after 11 a.m. in game, but you're likely to find either color each time you drive by. And that's all there is to getting the rare Sandking to spawn. Now that we've covered how to spawn the rare Sandking, let's talk about why I think it's the best rare vehicle in the game to hunt for if you're wanting to sell them for cash. The rare Sand King is, hands down, the easiest rare vehicle in the game to spawn. You also don't need to worry about starting up a mission that's locked to noon to get a better chance of having a Sand King spawn. All of the footage that you're looking at in this video was captured while I was in an invite-only lobby. No mission required. Another reason the Sand King is the best rare vehicle for making money in GTA Online is that you don't really need anything special to find one. All you need is a Sand King XL, and those spawn all the time in lobbies in Blaine County and in the Grapeseed area. Steal one of those and you're ready to get started hunting for the rare Sand Kings. The only thing to remember is that the rare Sand King spawns between roughly 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. in game time. As you've already seen in this video, and in the sped up footage that you're looking at now, the rare yellow and blue Sand Kings spawn nearly every time you arrive at either spawn location. This makes them the most reliable rare spawn in the game. Granted, they don't sell for as much money as the Dubsta 2 or even the rare Ultra Blue Dominator, but in the same amount of time that you would spend looking for one or two of those other cars, you could nearly fill up an entire garage full of the rare Sand Kings. Plus, you get the added bonus of having one of the best off-roading vehicles in the game, if you're into that sort of thing. Of course, to get the most money out of your time, you need to find a way around the 48-minute cooldown timer between selling vehicles. And for that, you're going to need a garage. Luckily, there are 2 6-car garages that are fairly inexpensive and will have paid for themselves after selling just 4 of the blue rare Sand Kings. You can buy either garage, but first you should decide which spawn location you prefer. I'll tell you which location that I prefer a little later in this video to help you make that decision. If you're going to use the spawn location at the intersection of Route 68 and the GOH, then you'll want to buy the garage at 8754 Route 68 for $65,000. This is the closest garage for that spawn location. If you prefer to use the spawn location at Larry's RV sales to the east, then you'll want to buy the garage located at 870 Route 68 Approach for $62,500. This is another 6-car garage that is located fairly close to the rare Sand King spawn location. Whichever garage you choose to buy, it's now time to fill it up. Start off with a regular Sand King XL that you steal from somebody in Blaine County or the Grapeseed area. Don't worry about putting a tracker on this truck or even buying insurance because you're not going to be keeping it long. You just need it to get started. If you get started right at 10 a.m. and drive carefully but quickly, you'll have no trouble getting the garage full or nearly full of rare Sand Kings by the time they stop spawning at 4 p.m. in game time. You can then start selling one every 48 minutes. If you're lucky enough to get all of the Sand Kings in blue, you're looking at sales worth $110,970 GTA dollars for about 10 minutes worth of work. That's, of course, if you sell all 6 of them, but you don't want to do that. When you find your first blue rare Sand King, take the time to drive it into your garage to have it equipped with a free tracker, then drive it to Los Santos Customs on Route 68 and buy insurance. Then hold on to that truck, do not sell it. Instead, use the truck that you just insured to get more Sand Kings to spawn. So now you're looking at selling 5 Sand Kings per day, which will bring you $92,475 GTA dollars. Granted, on the first day you start this, you'll only be gaining around 30 grand total since you had to buy the garage. But that garage has already paid for itself on the first day, and every Sand King after the 4th one you sell is 100% pure profit. So let's talk quickly about how to maximize your time for the most money. When you first get into a lobby in GTA Online, sell one of the Sand Kings. Since you have to wait 48 minutes before you can sell another stolen vehicle in GTA Online, you can use that time to knock out your daily objectives, complete missions, do Securo Serve, VIP, and CEO jobs, or whatever you want to do. When you hit the 48-minute mark, head to the nearest Los Santos Customs, call your mechanic to get him to deliver a Sand King, and then sell it. Repeat that process until you've sold all 5 for the day. Most players that I know are on GTA Online for several hours every day, so you should have no trouble getting all 5 sold if you keep your eye on the clock. Once you're back down to the 1 insured Sand King, then you head back out and you fill up the garage again. I know that 92 grand per day doesn't sound like a lot of money in GTA Online, but let's break it down. If you repeat this process every day for 10 actual days, you'll have nearly $1 million extra on top of the money that you've earned from completing your daily objectives, missions, heists, and other money-making strategies that I've covered in previous GTA Online QuickTip videos. It does not take long at all before you've built up a small fortune, with a good chunk of it coming from selling Sandkings. Now that we've covered how to spawn the rare Sandking and why I think it's the best rare vehicle in the game to hunt for, let's talk about which location I think is best and why. If you want to make the most of your time, you should focus your search on the Larry's RV sales lot. Let's look at why that's the best location. First of all, Larry's RV sales is quite literally across the road from a Los Santos Customs. If you're like me and you already own all the properties possible, you don't have the option to stockpile Sandkings for later sales. Instead, you'll get one to spawn, drive it across the road and sell it, and then get back to playing the game with an extra 18 grand in your pocket. If you are able to buy one of the garages that I suggested, however, that Los Santos Customs can still come in handy. After stealing a few rare Sandkings, you will eventually get a wanted level. You can just drive right across the road and then Los Santos Customs to lose that wanted level, then drive back out and to your garage without worrying about the cops. Speaking of short drive distances, the lot at Larry's RV Sales is closer to the garage that you'll be storing your stolen Sandkings in. And that garage is much, much closer to Los Santos Customs. Those shorter driving distances mean that you'll be spending far less time driving back and forth to your garage and far more time actually getting rare Sandkings to spawn. The third reason that I feel that the lot at Larry's RV Sales is the best is that you deal with much less traffic. Both the GOH and Route 68 are packed with NPC traffic day and night, and that traffic can get in your way. That means you're going to spend more time dodging traffic and less time searching for rare Sandkings. The dirt road leading up to Larry's RV Sales, however, has almost no traffic at all. Sure, it's a little bumpy, but once you've driven up and down it a few times, you'll be fine. You won't have to worry about much traffic, and you'll be able to spend more time looking for those rare Sandkings. And the final reason that I feel that this is the best location is because you'll be stealing parked trucks instead of trucks that are being driven by NPCs. When you steal any vehicle occupied by an NPC, you're far more likely to get a wanted level. Those NPCs love to call the cops. You also have a risk of getting the cops if you accidentally run over one of the NPCs that you just kicked out of a stolen Sandking. At the GOH spawn location, you're miles away from a Los Santos Customs, so you're going to have to use other time-consuming method of losing the cops, which means less time spent stealing rare Sandkings. You could call Lester to lose your wanted level, but that costs money, which means you're making less money than you could be. So there you go. You now know the best ways to spawn a Sandking, why they're the best rare vehicle in GTA Online to make money with, and why Larry's RV Sales on Route 68 is the best spawn location. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button, get subscribed if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below. I want to thank everyone for all your support in helping my channel continue to grow. I truly, seriously appreciate it. Don't forget that if you have a topic you'd like me to cover in a GTA Online QuickTip video, just send a tweet at Brendan72Mo and include the hashtag QuickTip. I'm Brendan72Mo, and I'll see you in the next video.